What up, what up, what up? Click the link below, y'all. Click the link. SilentHeroFilms.com, man. Support, man. Support. Y'all doing an awesome job supporting, man. Thank you. Steven Espinoza, man. Clever. Witty. I'm catching up on my Charlo content. He clowns him for going off, snapping on his wife. He says, oh, for him to be inarticulate and be emotional, I'm paraphrasing, be emotional and act uncouth. That's unlike him. He's talking about when he snapped on his wife. We got the war. We got a war of words between two filthy rich men. You know, it's funny, man. And this is why I tell you, power, man. People want power. When you have a taste of power, you want more power. And you don't want to lose that power. And I don't know when it's happening, but there are no fights scheduled in October. There were no fights scheduled in September for Showtime Boxing. And y'all gonna say, well, Tim Zoo. No, they just picking up the satellite feed. They not doing no production. They may do some, they may host some audio content. They may invite maybe Jamel Charlo back or somebody else or to fill in the gaps, but it's no production on there, and they're just getting a satellite feed from Australia, you know. So, but we'll see. No fights and no fight dates. I don't count the Friday night fights because that's basically.
Is what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Pennies on the dollar in terms of the budget. So, but yeah, man, it's yeah, man. We'll see. You know, when you got people walking around, that's that growing up in an impoverished neighborhood mindset. You got to be aware. You got to be aware of your surroundings, male or female. It don't matter. You know what I mean? Be aware of your surroundings. But Steven Espinoza and Dana White, war of words, man. You know, he basically clapped back at him for being a woman, for assaulting his wife. And Dana White attacked him for being a poor leader of Showtime. And are they going out of business? Yes, they don't have any money, man. And if y'all rooting for Jamel Charlo, you're rooting against PBC's best interest. That's all I'm saying. You need Canelo to win so he becomes bigger, his fan base stays, and guess what? He can go on and fight whoever else is next. Crawford, Charlo, Benavidez, Andrade. I don't know, you name it. But, you know, it's crazy. You know, yeah, y'all PBC fighters should partner up and start creating your own promotional company. Do some local fights. So let's say, for example, the Russell family should link up with the Hurd family and do cards down there in the DMV area while they still have a pulse, you know. Invite Mark Too Sharp Johnson to do some commentary. You know, Leonard Ellaby to come down, put his fighter on the card. Maybe he could be the main event. Maybe you get the kid who just lost out of that area, Lorenzo. Yeah, maybe get him as the main event on a comeback fight. You know, you got to start protecting your self-interest. You know, you can go down in Texas. Like Mikey Garcia has a good pulse down there in Texas. He should go down there and put on some cards. Him and Earl Spence should team up. They fought together. It would be genius if they did that. Get some A cards. Detach yourself from Al Heyman. Make sure legally it's all yours. What else? And you guys get what I'm saying. Like Abner Mares and Leo Santa Cruz. I'm not sure how strong they pulse is. Maybe they can do cards at Commerce Casino or down there at the Santa Fe Springs swap meet. They have like, you can put a ring in there, you know, stuff like that. Y'all fighters got to start thinking about yourself. All right, it's time for y'all to be business savvy and use your celebrity. Use your celebrity and monetize it and build in community, right? That's what small businesses do in your neighborhood. They monetize their intellectual capital and they become pillars in the community, right? That cleaner's been on your corner for how many years, right? Same family, right? That liquor store, right? In LA, there's a lot of Koreans that own liquor stores, right? They just keep them open. You know, mom and pop's Mexican food joints, they stay open. Like been open since 1930. You know, you're able to create some monetization along with building community and having a high level of integrity. That's what it's about. Everyone got to make money, man. And I want these PBC fighters to do well. Don't be misguided by my straightforwardness. But the Al Heyman checks have officially dried up. That's why you're not fighting. That's why he's calling you, telling you get ready. Danny Garcia's been trying to get ready since when? I don't know when, but you know, it's a sad day, and Steven Espinoza's still lying. When is Steven Espinoza just gonna sit down and tell the truth? Gonna wait till the door is closed and not prepare the people? No one gets some severance. You won't get a severance package, but at least get some severance information. At least tell the fighters, man. December 31st is Showtime's last day. January, February, March, April, May, whatever date it is. But we have pulled back financially in the boxing market. Simply it. Al Heyman had enough money to start his own boxing app. You know, and we were all naive to understand the power of the app. Everyone was, right? Everyone was so used to sit down in front of their TV and clicking that button. We didn't know the power of the apps, you know. I'm going to tell you when it hit me. Maybe before, but, you know, it's just an aha moment I had. I was on the show, and Mr. Haney was on the show. And shout out to the Haneys for getting a hometown fight. He says, in the middle of the show, he says, your YouTube is an app. Remember, I was going ham on him on DAZN and not getting the viewership. And he said, YouTube is an app. And I got the YouTube app on my phone. I got the monetization one, YouTube Studio, and I got YouTube regular on my phone. And I said, you're right. All it is a shortcut button. You know, that's it. It's like a la carte. It's like you get a side of, what do you get with your, I'm a bone-in ribeye guy. So I get, when I go to Fleming's, I get Fleming's potatoes and onion rings. That's what I get. So it's basically having Showtime, push the button, just eat it. Then you got ESPN. It's just a shortcut button. And it's a genius idea. Instead of surfing the internet and smart enough to be able to monetize it, which is smart. Everyone should be able to monetize their genius, you know. So, but anyways, man, Steven Espinoza, when you gonna sit down with the people and start telling the truth, man? Why wasn't there any fights in September? See, he gonna get you on semantics. Oh, we had fights. Probably had Bellator. You had those Friday night fights, you know. See, he gets you on semantics, you know. But you got to ask him, what's the budget moving forward with Paramount Global and boxing? How many cards do you plan on having? How many Saturday night Showtime Championship boxing cards do you plan on having between now and at the end of the year that's non-pay-per-view? Why have you, since the Earl Spence fight, what, they have one card? Jerron Ennis, right? Jerron Ennis. Maybe they had another one. I don't know, but it's been cut off. Oh, yeah, Gary Russell's brother fought. But that was Jerron Ennis' card? I don't know. I can't recall. But anyways, what's the budget? Why are so many PBC fighters fighting on other promotional networks and getting career high paydays? What happened with Danny Garcia and Lara? When is Jamal Charlo coming back? Because the schedule goes as the schedule goes, right? If you guys don't know, it's the same thing. Errol Spence, Tank Davis, Deontay Wilder, like the pay-per-views, and they schedule around them, right? It goes in order. That's just typically how it goes because it's easy to schedule that way, right? When you schedule out. But why is Tank Davis not fighting this year and say he's fighting early next year? What's the holdup? You know, he got personal. Okay, that's fine. When is Leo Santa Cruz fighting again? Why the lack of aggression? What's different between Showtime in 2018 and Showtime in 2023? Why did y'all promise free boxing and now y'all gone to a pay-per-view model? The same questions you asked Eddie Hearn, asked Steven Espinoza, right? If Canelo loses, what happens to your pay-per-view model? Because the Charlos don't bring in any money. You need Canelo to win. You need them to beat both Charlo brothers. We'll see. Y'all go ahead and have a beautiful day, man. Steven Espinoza, Dana White. Do Dana White have a card? Because I know he's on counter program, whatever. So I know he has a card this weekend. He's going to pull some money from them. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. And he's like $20 million gate. So that means boxing is overcharging us. I don't like when they brag about their bottom line, you know. Oh, I made this, I made that. You know, in my real life, you know, I'm like, damn, how much did you overcharge me? Yeah, you had a $20 million gate, but how much do you pay for them tickets? Anyways, man, I'm kind of low on energy because I just got done working out. But y'all go ahead and have a beautiful day. Barbershop conversations, man. Tell someone you love them. Serve your community. I use basketball. You may be able, your genius may be cosmetology, haircuts, you know. You may be a cobbler. You know, whatever. To serve your community, man. No skin politics, man. Serve your community. Serve God. Serve humanity. All right. I'm 45, yeah. And I'm here to tell you, skin politics is cool in the barbershop. But when you step out of that, when you step out of the barbershop, you're not going to not allow non-black people to patronize your business. You're not going to accept great information from non-black people. We're all in this together, man. There's some systemic stuff. There's systemic stuff. You can't condense yourself to being a victim of systematic oppression and saying your God is great. Can't do both. And you got to make a commitment to one thing. You know, you got to make a commitment to your purpose. You got to make a commitment to your last name and not this social internet clout stuff. You know, the social internet clout stuff will have you half naked in a thong twerking. It will have you overspending on a Mercedes Benz when you should be in a Honda Accord. It will have you going to eating at overpriced restaurants because you want to post it, when you should be saving that money and cooking at home. Meanwhile, you're gaining 20, 30 pounds. That's what the social internet life will do to you. You're going to gain weight. That's for sure. And you're going to lose time on your life for a like. I'm gone, man. Peace.